one thing. I want everybody to look at me. I'm going to pass it to coin after I say one thing. That's a W. Let's eat one. Let's eat one. That's a W. How many people want to eat a W tonight? I want to eat a W tonight.
All right, Brian. A lot happened, just like every other week. I asked you what we're talking about today, and you said sports, and I just hit record. So, but anyway, how you doing, Brian?
I'm doing good. I'm doing as good as you can be doing, I guess. We'll say that.
Wow. Oh, I forgot. The Bengals were eliminated.
Yeah. Yeah, but they've been eliminated
this year. Yeah.
8 weeks.
Every
they've been
week,
eliminated for 8 weeks.
Every week we come back on here, we talk about how the Bengals are dead, and then now they're officially dead.
They're officially dead. Which that was was quite the poor showing on Sunday. Not that there was after the Bills game, I think a lot of the luster was taken out of it. You basically had no chance to make it, but I feel bad for the fans that showed up in sub-degree wind chill to witness what was maybe the worst performance of this era of Bengals football. Team looked like they didn't want to be there, didn't want to play. I mean, we can say that as fans. Obviously, I'm sure that the guys out there were giving it the best they got, but it seemed like a lackluster effort to me. It felt like potentially quitting on the coaching staff, and I think a lot of us realized that Zach Taylor's not going to get fired, and this was the only way I thought he might get fired is if the team laid a bunch of eggs at the end of the season, which it seems like they did. But no, it's embarrassing. It was sad. Being a Bengals fan sucks. It's tough. I don't honestly, like, people always say, I don't know how you're a Bengals fan. I don't know how I am either. I feel like I text you that at least once a week. Like, what am I doing? Why am I wasting my time with this? But it sucks. It is what it is. Hopefully next year we come out a little stronger. We make the right moves in the offseason. Now I'm in mock draft season. I've been looking. Now I'm watching my mock drafts on YouTube. I'm looking at mock drafts, and it sucks that it's not even Christmas yet, and that's what I'm doing. So it's a bummer.
It's interesting. We only have 3 games left, and the season feels like it flies by every year. And I was trying to think of like what my favorite part of the season was, and I think my favorite part of the season has been the Flacco coming to Cincinnati and the Phillip Rivers coming in and almost beating the Seahawks this week. Like, do you like that? Shouldn't be your favorite parts, right? I mean, I'm an Eagles fan, and they just won the Super Bowl, and I have no faith in this team. They just destroyed the Raiders, who everyone destroys, and
yeah, the Raiders are, man, they're in a weird position, but yeah.
But what's been your favorite part of the season?
It's hard to say. It hasn't, like, all around. It's kind of been a not great season because, like, obviously if you have fandom towards one team and your team stinks and your star quarterback gets hurt and all that jazz, and then you got all these interviews going on that are super, vague and all that, and then the media starts spinning with everything. It's none of it's enjoyable, I would say. But yeah, like, personally, I would say the Flacco coming in, the trade, and then him beating Pittsburgh was awesome. And then Joe coming back and beating the Ravens was fun on Thanksgiving. It just at least made Thanksgiving a little bit more fun. I do like the River story. That's the most excited most excited been to maybe flip on a random game all season that didn't have to do with my team, or like a good primetime game. But yeah, honestly, it's a good question. It's been fun watching the Rams. I think, like, Matt Stafford kind of coming into the year and potentially, with all his back issues and all the rumors that it's not actually him out there, and it's that conspiracy out there that it was never him.
Conspiracy. It's like an Avril Lavigne conspiracy. Like, it's not really her. She died 2022.
Did you not hear that? You not hear that at the beginning of the season?
No. I mean, if I did, I'd be like, "That's ridiculous." Because that's
of course it's ridiculous. Of course it's ridiculous. But he gave into it a little bit on an interview or something, like, "How do we know this is really you?" And he played along with it, which was cool. I would say that's probably been the most fun, is seeing him have some success outside of Detroit. For obviously they won the Super Bowl 4 or 5 years ago. But him getting one more run.
And one more run for the MVP, which is
correct.
1.
That's what I mean. That's probably been the most exciting part for me, and it's like a team I don't have a lot of connection to. I just, it's a team that like it's not an AFC rival or anything. So that's been fun to watch for me. Like I'm cheered for the Rams and Matt Stafford, even though they did beat the Bengals in the Super Bowl. But I would say it's been the most fun for me.
Yeah, the team's pretty likable. I mean, Devontae Adams, he got hurt this week.
Yeah.
I mean, we're going to talk about the injuries, but they have Puka, Stafford, McVay. Like they're all very likable in my opinion.
Speaking of Puka, did you see that interview or he did or something? He like went on a stream and was like shit talking the refs.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, he like went on, I don't know, one of the streamers, like I don't know who it was. I can't remember. I was not like that into the story, but he went on and was talking about how like he thinks, refs need to be full time and like these guys are just excited. They're lawyers and they're coming out here taking pictures and trying to be like showing all their buddies that, hey, look, I reffed the Ravens Chiefs game or something and and here's Patrick Mahomes, here's Lamar Jackson. He didn't use those names specifically, but like basically saying that. And a lot of people are giving him a little flack because like, hey, you got a game on Thursday against the Seahawks. Maybe let's not shit talk the refs before the game starts. I just thought it was funny.
Why? Because they think they're going to throw a few calls or something?
Yeah. I mean, obviously that's a stretch, but I don't think he's wrong, though.
He's not wrong. I mean, Pat McAfee talks about it all the time about how well, I mean, God, who said it? Was it Bruce Arians said it? That the ref union is like the strongest union in all of sports because they basically can do whatever they want, especially after the replacement ref stuff. So, but apparently that's coming up, and they should be full time, and they should talk to the media. Mm-hmm. I mean, they should have some kind of accountability. Like if you have like 4 missed calls in a game, you should be suspended or something.
Well, and that's the thing. Like they have no accountability when it comes to players and coaches. Like, their accountability is like, you might not get your scores aren't good, so you can't ref a playoff game, and you don't get the extra money for playing playoff games or Super Bowls or whatever. But like in terms of like to the world, like
that's
internal. answering for your missed calls to basically the entire world. They're very much shielded. They don't talk after games. They don't have to stand at a podium and explain why I threw a terrible pick with the game on the line type of thing. As most players 100%.
Do. It's like, I don't know why I called that pass interference or defensive holding with a minute left when Patrick Mahomes is driving down the field.
Correct. Yeah.
I'm not bitter about that still.
Yeah. Neither am I.
Yeah. But
we both have experiences.
Yes, we do. But all right. Well, we weren't speaking of it, but speaking of injuries, because we talked about that 5 minutes ago before we went on the ref rant, Mahomes, Micah Parsons, Devontae Adams. Am I forgetting anyone?
Mm-hmm. No, I think those are the big 3 this week, and they were all in the kind of later in the afternoon because Mahomes was at the end of the game, and then you had Devonta go down, or I think it was Parsons, and then Devonta went down right after him. But it sucks. It sucks. Like anyone who listens to this knows I'm not a Chiefs fan. I didn't want them to make the playoffs. They weren't going to make the playoffs. They were down 16-13 trying to drive to kick a game time field goal or take the lead when he went down. You don't wish an injury on anybody though. Like it sucks to have ACLs and injuries. We talk about it all the time. Like you just want to turn injuries off. But if I'm a Chiefs fan, and maybe this I don't know, this might sound wrong. Like if this type of injury was going to happen, because they don't, especially for quarterbacks. Like quarterbacks usually don't go through this multiple times. I know, like obviously Joe Burrow's gone through multiple season-ending injuries, but in general, like typically these type of injuries don't happen super super often for quarterbacks. Like if I'm a Chiefs fan, if it's going to happen, this is the best year for it to happen. You weren't going to make the playoffs anyway. You get a full offseason to heal. And I know there's Chiefs fans who are worried about maybe him not being able to come back week 1. It was an LCL and ACL tear. I think he's going to be fine. I know he's a mobile guy, but like I go back to Carson Palmer 20 years ago in the playoff game against the Steelers. He tore his ACL. He played week 1 the next season. Yeah, he wasn't as good, but that was 20 years ago.
But
yeah, it's never going to be perfect, but he'll be out there week 1. I don't have a doubt in my mind. Again, you can't control these things right. Like, but he's a quarterback. He's not a wide receiver. He's not a pass rusher. He's not a a corner where you're a little bit more reliant on your legs. He's obviously relying on his legs. That's how he plays quarterback. I think he's gonna be fine. I feel like nowadays we see these guys come back from these injuries, no problem. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I'm not.
No, it's the ACL. I mean, the ACL 20 years ago, 25 years ago, you could even say that was the tail end of that's a career ender. Now it's like, hey, we'll stitch you up. You're going to be good to go. You might, lose a step or two for a few games, but then once you get your footing back, you'll be good. And now I feel like the new ACL is the Achilles, which is happening like crazy amounts. But then you see guys like Jason Tatum, who's already, and Tyrese Halliburton, that happened in June. They're already dunking.
Yeah, are they expected to play? Are they both down?
Tatum, Halliburton's going to be out the whole year, but Tatum wants to come back.
Yeah, okay.
Which is crazy. But
not to sidetrack, but just curious.
Yes, but the ACL thing, I mean, I texted you right after it. I'm like, dude, the worst thing that's going to happen with this Mahomes ACL thing is that in 10 years, they're going to point back to this and saying the reason they didn't make the playoffs is because he tore his ACL.
Yeah, I know. And you're already seeing it.
Then you started sending me tweets about it. I'm like, oh, God.
And like, I get it. Like, if you're and I think the big one going around right now is the Tom Brady comparisons where whatever it was, their eighth season, they both tore their ACLs, but obviously Tom Brady's, he tore his 10 plays or 15 plays into week one. So like, it's very different than tearing it in when you were at 3% chance to make the playoffs and you were losing, trying to go tie the game where a loss eliminates you and there's like a minute and a half left. The other one that I'm seeing is, which is technically true, Patrick Mahomes has never played it down where they've been eliminated from the playoffs. Just like Brady never played it down when he was eliminated from the playoffs. Technically still true. I mean, if I was a Chiefs fan, or if it was the Bengals situation, Joe Burrow, I'd probably say the same thing, just because, like, just to fuck people off. So, like, I get it.
It's like a little buzzy, kind of.
Yes.
This is why he's the GOAT kind of thing.
A little bit of bait.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be interesting to see what the Chiefs do because, Travis Kelce, is he gonna play next year? Andy Reid is just as old as Bill Belichick when he left the Patriots. So like Tom Brady had Bill Belichick basically through his prime, and Patrick Mahomes caught Andy Reid at the end of his prime, if that makes sense. So it's going to be interesting the direction they go in the next 2 to 3 years.
Yeah, I see Chiefs fans, obviously this is just through Twitter and whatever. A lot of Chiefs fans calling for Andy Reid to kind of step down, take a step back, which I think is crazy. I don't think people I don't think when they have, I don't know if it's when you have this much success over a short period of time. I'm sure, I'm not fully invested in the Chiefs. I don't know what the hell's going on like I do the Bengals. So I'm sure there's stuff that pisses fans off that he does, just like any coach does. But when you take a team to 7 straight AFC championship games, and I know a lot of that has to do with your quarterback and stuff like that, but it was a down year. They're going to have down years. It's never going to be perfect. And it's just crazy to me. If I had a coach that took me to 7 straight AFC championship games and they won 3 Super Bowls, I would hope he would never, ever leave. I would be lifetime contract until you physically cannot coach anymore.
Yeah. No, 100%.
I couldn't even imagine that much success.
100%. I mean, they should have to wheel him out.
Yes.
To be like, all right, dude, I think he's still alive, but just make sure, because he's not talking. That's when I'd be like, okay, we'll think about it.
I do think Kelsey's, I think it sounds like this is based on I've seen little clips from his podcast circulating. It does it just, again, you're speculating, reading into the way what he's saying and how he's saying it. So who knows, but it does sound like he's done. I wouldn't be surprised. I think he's done. I think this is last year. Kind of a shitty way to go out too, but
yeah. I mean, he could pull the whole sit out for 8 games next season, come back for the playoff push kind of thing.
That's kind of what I was thinking too. Yeah,
Mahomes is healthy. He's not going to play unless he's healthy.
But don't go through training camp.
Yeah,
don't go through all that bullshit. Shit. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Kind of like what Aaron Donald has been still, hey, he's I've seen the rumors of him maybe coming back.
They don't even need him, man.
They don't need him. They don't. The Rams are good. Rams are fucking solid.
Yeah, but then
so
just real quick, then Micah Parsons.
Yep.
Or unless you have more on the Chiefs.
Yeah, I was just to finish the Chiefs. Bummer. It's gonna be weird not seeing them in the playoffs. It is gonna be weird them not being in the playoffs. This is Josh Allen's chance to he doesn't have that. Doesn't have that in his way. I mean that's been one of his issues, getting past the Chiefs. I think this is their best chance.
Yeah, but this was the best chance to beat the Chiefs in the playoffs because they were down this year. So it doesn't matter.
To get over that hump.
Yeah, he's gonna have to play the Broncos, and the Broncos are unbelievable. And
yeah, defense is good.
Yeah, and then your boy Bo Nix is balling out. So
yeah, Patriots are good too.
The Patriots. He did it there, but let's just go to Micah Parsons. So I do the top 10 every week, and I feel like I moved him down quite a bit without Micah Parsons because that was their centerpiece of their defense. You can't replace him with two. Did you hear about Matthew Judon getting cut from the Dolphins? Yeah, so that's probably going to be a thing unless the Bills could come swoop in and get him. But yeah, losing a piece like that is huge, and they went from a Super Bowl contender to let's see if they can get a win. And Christian Watson.
Christian Watson. It sounded like Christian Watson wasn't that bad, but that he's team all class. Christian Watson.
But now they've lost Tucker Kraft, who is their best receiver basically, and now Micah Parsons. Yeah,
the Micah Parsons one's huge because when that trade went through, that's when they were everyone thought they were going to be good, right? Going into the season, but when they made that trade, that was okay, now they've made that step into potentially top 3 Super Bowl favorites, and I had them as my Super Bowl pick, and that was, a big part of it was having Micah on defense. I think I saw something. He's accounted for half of their pressures, him by himself, and then everyone else on the entire team, which is nuts.
That's insane.
He was making a case for potential defensive player of the year. Obviously, Myles Garrett is going to win that just because he's an absolute freak and he's going to break the sack record. But any other year, he would be a prime contender for defensive player of the year, and it's hard to replace that. That was what they needed on the defense side of the ball. That's what they got. It sucks. Again, another one that sucks. I just feel bad for the fans. I don't know who, it might have been Nick Wright who was saying this.
Oh boy. So don't listen to it.
I actually think it was right. It was and he's a Chiefs fan, right? So he was I think you're more devastated if you're a Packers fan than you are a Chiefs fan. Oh, because for sure. You actually had a chance to win the Super Bowl this year. You were a contender and you lose your best player. Arguably, Jordan Love, quarterback, super important position. He's having a good year, but I would say Mike is probably their best player, best football player. You just feel gutted. It's almost the reverse emotion of you make that trade. It's the complete opposite here when he goes down for the season. Injuries suck, man. They suck.
It's brutal.
So sad.
Yeah.
Terrible. But
yeah, it's just another year where they're a year away for the Packers to sit at the beginning of the year. It sucks that this had to happen like this because they could have made a run. The NFC looks wide open besides, I don't know. The Rams lose a couple weeks ago to the Panthers, and then Seattle is kind of going down a little bit.
They've kind of sputtered. Their offense
game
is just
stinks.
A little bit. Yeah.
And then the Eagles aren't the Eagles. And so you have these, this opening, and the Packers could make that step. The Giants have looked good, or not Giants, Lions have looked good. Excuse me. And they've looked better, but as a complete team, the Packers, look very solid. And now it's just man, there's two big gaping holes in the offense and defense.
Yeah, I think with the Packers, technically they're the 7th seed right now, right? Because the Bears are winning the division, and so they're basically playing for the division on Saturday. The winner of this game will be in first in the division, and I don't think you can make an argument they could beat any team any given Sunday. just like you said, a lot of these NFC teams you could probably make the same case for. But yeah, I don't think you can consider them a favorite anymore. I think if you put them up against the Rams, you put them up against the Seahawks. 49ers have looked really good now that they're getting a little bit healthier. Like the 49ers look really good.
And they're missing the two best defenders.
Yeah. I'd still take them over the Bears right now, probably.
Yeah.
Although Bears played them way tougher than I expected when they played 2 weeks ago, and then we'll see what they do on Saturday. But yeah, it hurts, man. I think it puts them a tier below. Whereas before, I think I had them on the same tier as the Rams and Seahawks, slightly below them, right? But I think this knocks them a clear peg down.
I'd put them on the same tier as the Bears.
Yeah, no, now I think they're on the same tier as the Bears. I think they're even. I think they are 1 for 1, 1,000%. 1,000%.
Yeah.
So, sucks. And then Devonta, that one doesn't hurt as bad because it's not season ending, but I know he's doubtful for Thursday, and that's a big game.
Devontae, but yeah.
Mm-hmm. I know. I always say Devonta because it's Devonta Smith. I always do that.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's just it sucks that he's not playing this week because this is a pretty big game, and it's he's the red zone threat.
Yeah, dude. What does he have? How many touchdowns does he have?
Too many.
14. I'll look this up.
Yeah, I feel like how many multi-touchdown games has he had? He has had a 3-touchdown game. He's had multiple 2-touchdown games.
Yeah, they were all inside 10 yards too.
Yeah.
14. Yeah, 14.
Wow, look at you.
Yep.
Yeah. So, injuries, it's end of the year. I mean, whoever's the healthiest is going to, pull it out and possibly win. But another big game this week, though, outside of the injury bullshit, Bills Patriots. Yeah. I almost texted you. The Bills stink when they were down 21-0.
I'm surprised you didn't, actually.
I didn't. I
know. I'm surprised you didn't.
Because I'm usually early on it. And I waited, come back from 21. I mean, that game was insane.
I mean, I think we've learned with them, you kind of have to wait. They've done this a few times now. They did it back-to-back weeks with the Bengals and now the Patriots. And if you're a Patriots fan, that's a massive opportunity. You could have clinched the division. You're still in firm control of the division. You just got to win your games. Mm-hmm. But man, that one hurts if you're your division rival. You're trying to be the big brother again and kind of beat them twice like they have beaten you the last however many years. Yeah, that one's tough if you're a Patriots fan. I would have been pretty bummed. But yeah, Josh Allen did it again. Came back all the way. It was 21-0, 24-7 at halftime? 24-10? I don't know. I just remember it being 21-0. Yeah, man, crazy. But Drake May had a chance.
24-7, yeah.
Drake May had a chance at the end of the game. They went 3-and-out, and that sucks. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What's the third? I mean, you said against the Bengals, but they did it week 1 against the Ravens. They were down.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's right.
They were down 18 going into the fourth.
That one might have been the craziest. It was they were down 18 with 5 minutes left or whatever. Yeah, 8 minutes left, and they got that tip ball to Keon Coleman. The fourth down tip ball pass
has not been the same since.
No, he has not been the same since. I still remember that. That was his coming out party, and we were pumped for him, and that just completely flopped.
Who do you believe in more in the playoffs, the Bills or Patriots?
Probably the Patriots. Probably the Bills. Solely because Josh Allen's been there. He's played in these big games, however many, 5, 6, 7 years in a row. I think Drake May's a really good quarterback. I think he's a top 5, 6 quarterback in the NFL. But I just think, and I feel like that was one of those moments that we just saw was you have a chance to go down and win the game. This year, yeah, for sure. I mean, he's probably still second in the MVP voting behind Stafford. I think I saw something that he was minus 250 going into halftime of his game, and now he's now it's completely flipped because of how that game ended, which is crazy how one game can determine that. But I think I would still go Bills. I feel like I just need to see it in the playoffs from the Patriots before you can crown them.
They're young and
What's their first round matchup probably going to be? Because they're going to be the 2 seed most likely, right?
Who, the Bills or the Patriots?
No, the Patriots. They'll probably be the 2 seed. So they'll probably end up
Texans.
with Texans. That's going to be a good matchup. That's going to,
Texans or
like,
Jags?
if you're a Patriots fan, I would say I would not want to, as the 2 seed playing the Texans right now, I would be
Yeah, I'd rather Jags.
scared shitless. I'd not sure. Although, Trevor Lawrence, man, your boy Trevor, he's looking good. He's looking real good.
6 total touchdowns.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what do you throw for? 1 million yards?
Most not talked about team right now in the NFL too. Like quietest 10-4 team in the NFL.
Well, it's just one of those things. They look so bad midway through the season. People just kind of wrote him off, and there was so much talk about Trevor Lawrence not being the guy. I mean, then I know they played the Jets, but throws for 330 yards, 5 touchdowns, rushes for 50 yards and a touchdown. That's crazy.
Yeah, player of the week potential maybe. We'll see. We'll see when we get there.
Oh, okay. Spoilers.
Yeah.
Any other games you want to talk about?
I mean, we already talked Chargers, Chiefs.
Since we're talking about the AFC.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Are you picking Broncos to come out of the AFC?
Probably.
Who's a close second?
I still think I'd put the Bills second. I think I'd go Broncos, Bills, Patriots as my top 3.
What about NFC?
NFC, Rams, for sure. Rams are number 1. Probably Seahawks second. We'll see a lot. Tomorrow will tell us a lot. Thursday Night Football will tell us a lot this week, but those would probably be my top 2.
Who's third?
I want to say Eagles, but I don't think it's probably the 49ers.
That's
49ers
crazy,
are probably
dude.
third. Yeah.
Eagles are winning it all. All right.
You just said at the beginning you don't trust the Eagles worth shit.
I don't trust any team. The Eagles have beaten the Rams. Rams have lost to some bad teams.
Yeah. Well, who would you put? Who would you put from both? Who would you
be saying something?
Who would your top 3 be from each division or each conference?
I would go Broncos number 1 for sure. Broncos. Man, I'd probably go Broncos, Patriots, Bills in that order.
Just flip them.
Yeah, the Bills' defense is just so bad, man.
It is bad. Mm-hmm.
I just can't do it. But Patriots are so young. The AFC is so bad. But the NFC is just a wild card. I'd probably go Rams, Eagles, Seahawks.
Yeah. Okay, so similar ones. 49ers, are they up there at all or no? Are they still kind of bottom tier?
I mean, they have to be 4th because I don't believe in the Packers. I don't believe in the Bears. The Bucs look terrible.
Bucs or Panthers, both either one. Yeah. Even the Lions, man. Lions feel like they're a peg below the rest of those teams.
Lions aren't even in the playoffs right now.
I know, but like if they do sneak in, which I think it's not looking great for their chances to get in based on where everything's sitting right now.
Yeah.
What about
this week?
The
Steelers? That's a big game.
That's a big game. There's a lot of good games this week. What about the Chargers? How do you feel about the Chargers? Yeah, I'm kind of still out on the Chargers too.
Too many injuries.
Herbert's broken hand. Like he battled it out.
I'm not worried about Herbert, but it's more of just their two best O-line out.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Their defense is okay. No one really scares me on that offense. Like Ladd McConkey's a good piece, but he's not.
He's really been a letdown this year. I know it's not him. It's a function of not how much Herbert's getting hit and how bad the O-line is. But I loved McConkey coming out of college. I loved him last year, and fantasy wise, have not been thrilled with the performances this year. So a little bad taste in the mouth. But they keep winning. They might be the best coach team, one of the best coach teams in the NFL. So okay, I was just curious. We don't talk about the Chargers much, so
we don't.
Yeah. For that reason,
got to.
No, I mean, Phillip Rivers, man, almost took it to the Seahawks. I think that's the last big one.
Such a bummer, dude. Right when I saw 47 seconds left on the clock, I'm like, this ain't happening.
Yeah, it was a 60-yard field goal though. I know there's some controversy over, was it 4th and 2, 4th and 3 of either kicking the 60-yarder or going for it, and then making sure you get the first down. I don't mind putting it in the defense's hand because their defense has been really solid this year. It's been a good defense, and you're hoping that you can hold them for 45 seconds. I think with the new kickoff rules, it's so easy to get into field goal range now. Like first down. So
and the kickers,
a mix.
they need to go back to the old balls, like no more K balls.
I agree. It's like a mix of the mix of the kickoff.
Because like a 50-yarder, a 50-yarder should be tough to make, and we shouldn't be thinking about a 64-yarder. You know, so an easy way to just get rid of that is just get rid of the K balls. And I know that will piss off kickers, but it's like, hey man, like we got to do something. The kickoff, people like it. I know a lot of people don't like it for some reason, but like it makes that play important.
It's been more exciting. I will say it's been a lot more exciting. You get a return basically every play now. But yeah, for like the K ball, for example, the one example that comes to mind, obviously it's Bengals because that's what I like. You know, what I listed most. Bears game, 54-yarder, which Evan McPherson can make in his sleep, came up short, and everyone was confused. We found out after the game he didn't get to, like the K ball, like they weren't sure if they were going to go for it or not. It was like 4th and short. They decided they weren't going to go for it, but they had let too much time come down on the play clock. And once you hit like 15 or 20 seconds on the play clock, you can't switch the ball anymore. So they wouldn't let him switch to a K ball.
Yeah.
And he came up short, and then a couple weeks later he makes a 63-yarder. Like that had 5 yards of extra distance. Like it's crazy how different it is just on the ball alone.
Yeah, a lot of ball controversy. With football and golf.
There always is. Tom Brady, Deflategate.
Yeah, I'm just talking. Yeah. But LeGarrette Blount ran for like 250 yards that game, so that mattered.
Yeah.
All right, so since we kind of just got done ranking teams, I'm just going to give you my top 10 because
we
essentially just said our top 6.
Yep.
But I'm going to go 1 to 10 this week. So I got 1 Rams. I mean, it's funny. I have to fucking... Where the fuck are the Eagles at? Hold on.
Oh, I love when you start reading through and you're like, shit, I forgot this team.
Did I put someone twice? All right. All right. Rams, Seahawks, Broncos, Eagles, Pats, Bills, Lions, Texans, Packers, 49ers, and then honorable mention is Jaguars.
Ooh, Jacksonville's still outside the top 10. I was wondering if they would get in there.
They were in it last week, but I just don't believe. Do you believe in them?
I don't believe in them. It's hard to kick them out, though, after the performance they had. But... Yeah. Trevor Lawrence is like his best game of his career.
Are you picking them to win? Are you picking them to win against any of those teams?
No, I'm not.
Yeah, this isn't the college football playoff, dude. I'm picking the best 10 teams.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, no, I like it. I think it's good. Jaguars is the one that I think has a case to be in there. Who was 10 again?
Oh, 100%. The 49ers.
Yeah, okay. I like the 49ers, man. I don't know what it is about the 49ers.
Just always solid.
It's Kyle Shanahan.
It's the jerseys. It's the organization. It's Kyle
the
Shanahan.
history.
It's
just it's like all of it. Yeah, it's all of it.
George Kittle.
No, I like that. That's a good top 10. It's a good top 10. I like it.
Yeah.
It was a good top 10. Yeah, I already said my player of the week. There was a contender for Trevor Lawrence, though, with his 6 TDs. Kyle Pitts on Thursday night,
man.
It would have been a great if it wasn't for Trevor Lawrence. I mean, Trevor Lawrence had 400 yards and 6 touchdowns. It's hard not
380 yards.
Okay, sorry. 380 yards and 6 touchdowns. Kyle Pitts, though, man. What a game.
They played a better team.
Your boy, Kyle Pitts.
They played a better team. He doesn't throw the ball. I mean, you're just steering into the quarterback bias. That's not all about quarterbacks, man.
I know. I hate having had quarterbacks every week.
No, it is actually all about quarterbacks, but I get it, dude.
What were Kyle Pitts' final stats? I'm actually curious. I know it was 3 touchdowns.
153 yards and 3 touchdowns.
111 catches, 166 yards, 3 touchdowns. That's hard not to opposite of you. Man. Shit.
Yeah, what are we talking about? Fucking get in the comments.
I mean, what a time. What a time for Kyle Pitts to do this to free agent next year. Someone's going to pay him
Too much?
a shit ton of money. Oh, for sure. He's going to get just based on his rookie year, his draft pedigree, he's going to go on a heater now at the end of the season, and someone's going to pay him I don't know.
He screams Miami Dolphin overpay.
He kind of does. He kind of does. Fit that Darren Waller. I think Darren Waller's only on a 1-year deal. So, speaking of Dolphins, Tua got benched. How do you feel about it?
It's interesting. They're obviously going to move on because you can't just bench this guy and keep him.
You can't move on, though. That's the problem.
A $99 million cap hit if they release him.
Yeah,
they could.
You can't.
I've heard a lot of talk about the Brock Osweiler trade kind of thing. But who would take that on? Like, would Arizona take that on and get like a second rounder?
Do you trade Kyler? Do you do like a swap and give them Kyler so like the money's
Does Kyler have one more year?
Yeah, Kyler's got he signed a 5-year extension. He's got a couple years left.
Dude, I still kind of believe in Kyler.
I believe in Kyler much more than I do Tua. I think Kyler and the Cardinals need a change of scenery. Like that one just feels like it's best for both parties to move on.
He seems like a Miami quarterback as well.
I would
bring Kyler to Miami, bring Pitts to Miami.
I actually don't. I wonder how that would work. We'd have to play with it, but I feel like that's how one of these trades would actually work, where people would start fresh. As you trade, it is. You swap the money because it's like big money involved.
Contracts match, but then you also have to. Tua is probably the worst.
So you have to give up like a second or third round pick.
Probably if you're going to go Kyler for Tua, it'd probably be a third or fourth round pick.
Yeah,
but
Brock Osweiler,
like a fourth and a sixth. Mm-hmm. Or just
that'd be fun.
That would be fun. This is why the NBA is fun, man, because you can play fantasy and
I am excited for. I know I said at the beginning, I am excited for NFL offseason. I do love the offseason, and I'm in that mode now where the games don't matter. Will I watch them? Yes. Just praying no one gets hurt. Yes, but praying no one gets hurt. Bengals games don't matter. This is the first time since I saw the stat 1990 where the Bengals last 3 games of the season don't mean anything for either team. Every single team has been eliminated from the playoffs. None of their games actually matter.
What? Why don't they just Oh man, this is. Tank for. Who do you want? Caleb Downs. Tank for Downs.
Yeah. Tank for Downs.
They're
not going to tank
Downs.
They already said they're not tanking. I wouldn't play anybody personally. Now I probably wouldn't play my highest paid players because again, I know I said Patrick Mahomes is going to be ready, but if those injuries happen, they'll probably be ready next year. But you just don't want to have to deal with an offseason of rehab again.
You want a full offseason.
Yeah. You probably want the taste out of your mouth out of the Baltimore game because that's how bad it was. But yeah, I'm excited for offseason. It's going to be big. This is most important offseason in franchise history for the Cincinnati Bengals for the 3rd year in a row. We've said it the last 3 years or 2 years. Now it's going to be the 3rd year in a row. Yeah. Zach Taylor, your coach for the next 30 years.
Yeah, he's going to sign a lifetime contract for
$800,000
a year.
Don't know about it.
It's hey man.
Yeah, we don't even know. But he signed a contract extension apparently, and no one even knew about it. That's fucking insane.
Because they don't want anyone to know about it.
Yeah, exactly. It's nuts.
That's crazy.
What
a terrible organization.
I hate it.
Yeah. All right. Let's get to the more fun topics here and talk about our parlays of the week. Yours hit last week.
Yeah, it hit last week. It was nice. It was good to have a winner.
That was big. That was big time. That was
a good winner.
It was AJ Brown. Oh, I got it. It was AJ.
It hit early too.
Yeah, Nico Collins, AJ Brown, Travion Henderson.
Yeah, Travion hit super early. AJ was the one that hit last, I think, sometime in the 3rd quarter. But the other 2 hit in the 1st quarter, I believe, or early 2nd quarter. So we were watching it. We were watching it closely pretty early. It was a good bet.
Do you want me to go first? Or do you want to go first?
Yeah, you go first. Let's hear yours. I like yours.
Okay. Devontae Smith, anytime touchdown. at plus 155. And then I'm going DeAndre Swift, rushing and receiving yards over 70.5 against the
I like
Packers.
that.
And then I have Jamison Williams over 49.5 receiving yards. And then Travion Henderson over 74.5 yards rushing and receiving yards.
JMO, your boy. You love.
Yeah,
JMO.
I do. He's good. He's just too good. You know what he is? He's like quietly. He's just better than George Pickens.
No.
Yeah, dude. Give me JMO over Pickens, man. I don't want the bullshit. It's cheaper.
Oh
He
my
doesn't
god.
quit. Yeah, he might gamble on some games and get suspended for 6 games, but at least he's not a
He just
locker room
disappears sometimes.
Well, it's
He
because
just
golf.
disappears sometimes.
Because golf eyes disappear.
Yeah. They do have Amon-Ra, which is obviously going to take the priority, and Gibbs is going to take a lot of the passing game too. But he had an unbelievable game last week, so
Yeah, he's really good.
he did have a really good game. He is really good. He is a good player.
I have a bonus one too.
Let's hear the bonus one.
It's the all quarterback anytime touchdown at plus 7,700. So put a couple dollars on it. You never know. Jackson Dart anytime touchdown. By the way, do you know he was in concussion protocol again?
Yeah, he's been checked in 50% of his games or something.
Yeah. So
it's not sustainable. Like he's gonna have to start sliding at some point in his career. Like it's
Hopefully not
gonna
this
have to
game.
happen. Yeah.
put the head down, get in the end zone. So
Oh,
Jackson
gosh.
Dart, JJ McCarthy, same game. He had a rushing touchdown last game. He grittied right in. And then Josh Allen, anytime touchdown. And then Lamar Jackson, anytime touchdown. That's plus 7,000,
I like it.
7,700.
The QBs. The QBs, I love it.
It's just a lot of one.
All right. Mine, I know we have a similar one. I do have Devonta Smith, anytime touchdown.
Yeah.
Which is kind of a bummer because if it doesn't hit, we both lose.
Or
Maybe I'll
just
change
double
it.
down. No,
Maybe I'll change
keep
it.
Keep it.
Mike Evans against the Panthers, big game, Tampa Bay, Carolina. And Mike Evans was way more involved, I think, last week than any of us realized or any of us thought he was going to be. He was supposed to be on a pitch count. And he ended up with like 160 receiving yards or something like that, which super involved. So I think he gets back in the end zone. And then Jamar Chase,
Oh, boy.
he's catching 10, 12 passes a game, hasn't scored in 6-7 weeks. They're playing against the Dolphins without Tua. I think this is going to be a game for the Bengals where they're like they got nothing to play for besides stats really and trying to put on a show. I think it's gonna be a big Jamar Chase game, and especially if T's still in concussion protocol, 2 concussions back-to-back games. Like I'm surprised he's even potentially playing this year. So and when T is out, Jamar gets peppered with targets. So those are gonna be my 3, and that gets you to plus 1,098. So. Solid TD scores. And Devonta's due, man. He's too good not to get in the end zone.
I agree.
He's too good not to get in the end zone. Yeah. And it's nice having a couple Saturday ones in there. Have a Saturday in there.
What?
It's fun. It's fun.
You just said before we started recording, Brian literally said, it's kind of annoying we have Saturday games.
It is. It is kind of annoying, but since we're having them.
Since we're having them, it's good.
Yeah, now I'm gonna watch it since we're having them. But all I'm saying is,
If they were on Tuesday,
playoff, you didn't need them. You just didn't need them. Well, for sure, but you just didn't need them this week.
Yeah, but this happens every year. But were you gonna watch JMU lose by 40 to Oregon? You gonna watch Tulane get destroyed by Ole Miss?
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
I don't know, man. Tulane lost to UTSA, UTSA?
I don't know.
They did. That's what their acronym is. Let's see.
UTSA.
It's called UTSA. Hold on. Let me find this game. So Tulane, 2-loss team. All you Notre Dame fans out there, sorry about it. Yeah, they lost 48-26 to what's this school called? UTSA. I don't even know where they're from, man. But they're the Road Runners. Nothing more intimidating than that.
Yeah. Well, we'll see.
A cartoon that runs away.
We'll see. University of Texas, San Antonio.
Yeah, a directional school. So nice.
One other thing while we're on college that I need to say, these announcements of like contract extensions to players, it's just I can't wrap my head around it. It's just weird.
I'm out.
I saw a tweet, like a quote tweet around it, because I think it's USC who keeps doing it. And someone said, like, back in my day, we called it going back to school after Christmas break or something like that.
That's good.
Instead of a contract extension.
That's good.
I get it. I get it. I'm pro player getting paid. I know we said it last week, but like at some point, it's like
they're doing it the wrong way.
It's broken. And
do you want me to go on my rant?
Did you go on it last week? You already went on it last week, didn't you?
Did I? What did I say? Do you remember?
Mike did say he's not watching any college football. He's boycotting college sports. So before we started this podcast,
I just don't like it, man. Like I'm seeing what's happening at Cincinnati. It's just brutal. Like Brendan Sorsby's gone.
Yeah, the Cincinnati stuff sucks. That's what sucks. It's like you feel like you have a chance with,
unless you're Georgia, Ohio State, Alabama, those kind of schools.
Yeah, LSU, Notre Dame. Yeah.
Like it's Oregon. Like there's probably a total of 20 schools that you can really get behind. And the rest just don't matter anymore.
Yeah, they just don't have a chance. Yeah.
And then like you'll have like one big donor, but then where does the money end? Like how much money are these donors going to just continue to put in these teams until it's all gone?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know.
No, I agree. It's broken. It's got to get fixed. It's definitely broken right now.
And like, I mean, I'm not a Notre Dame guy whatsoever, but it's just malpractice that they're not in.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah,
they should. I'm not saying they should be in over Alabama. They should be in over Tulane and James Madison. If you put the best players from Tulane and James Madison together, they couldn't beat Notre Dame.
Yes, I 1,000% agree.
So what are we doing?
Yeah, everyone loves the Cinderella story, even though I don't. In football, it seems like it's a little bit more. You have to win. Yeah, it's not
a thing in football. Fucking Cincinnati was ranked 4th, and they got blown out by Alabama.
They got destroyed.
Yeah, it was over by halftime. It was a cool story. I knew a bunch of my old teammates and classmates who went to the game, and they asked me to go, and I'm like, 1, I don't really want to. 2, they're just gonna lose. We all know it.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, that's a different rant this week, but yeah, okay. Let's how did we do last week on picks?
You did really well. You went 3-0. You had a fantastic week, bringing your record to 28, 15, and 1. And then I went 1-2. I went 1-2, and I'm at 21 and 24. I keep getting right back to 500, and then I just keep having like an 0-2.
We need you to lock in these last 3 weeks, man.
I know. I really need to. Trust me, I need to lock in these last 3 weeks. It is not.
People are going to start saying you're the CJ Stroud of betting.
Yeah. I'm not living up to what did I go last year. I'm going to see if I can find it. I went 43 and 20 last year. So it was a much better year last year. Had some big parlays last year.
Did we have more bets last year?
No, but we're a couple weeks behind still, and we did playoffs.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. All right, well you're up because of
all right,
kicking my ass once again.
You know what? I'm just gonna go.
We can do Saturday games if we do. I'll get the tweets out before Saturday games if you want to pick a Saturday game, just so we can keep as many games open as possible.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do Saturday games. Did I just see the Patriots were +2.5 at +100?
Let's see.
Did I just see that correctly?
Why can I not find that one?
That was on Hard Rock. I might take that right now.
I got their money line at +136 on DraftKings. +3 though is -115.
You know, I'm gonna go. I'm just going to start with Broncos -3 against the Jags. I like that.
A lot of good. Yeah. I like that. There's a lot of good games this week. Again, like the schedule makers, they did it weird this year because there's a lot of these games like Bears Packers were played each other twice in 3 weeks. Like they did that a lot this year, but like it worked out. They have a lot of good games. Christmas games suck.
Oh,
Christmas games are gonna be terrible. NBA won.
Yes, they did.
NBA won.
I'll be watching the NBA.
Yes. I probably won't. I'll probably still watch football, but they won. I'm going to take the other one. I'm going to go the one you were saying. I'm going to go Patriots +3 at -115. I know the Ravens kicked the Bengals' ass. I just still think the Patriots are the better team. I know it's in Baltimore. I'm surprised that that's what the line is, though. It's one of the lines that jumped out to me the most, and I just think the Patriots are a better team. So I'm going to go Patriots +3 at -115.
Cool. All right, my second pick. Man, the Chargers are getting points against the Cowboys. The Cowboys must win. The Bucks.
The Cowboys. Yeah, Cowboys are not officially eliminated, right? Or were they officially?
The Eagles have to lose out and they have to win out.
Yeah. Okay, so it's like very slim. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with. Man, the Cardinals are +3 against the Falcons. They stink, though.
Jacoby, man, he's slinging it. Fucking slinging the rock.
The Texans are -14.5 against the
I know,
Raiders.
I saw that. I was actually looking at that one. It's
kind
terrible.
of tempting. Yeah, no,
I know,
the Raiders are just terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Man, okay. This isn't as easy as I thought it was going to be. Give me the Chargers +2.5 against the Cowboys.
What are the odds?
-112.
Okay, I like that one. Yeah, Cowboys. Give me. I'm gonna go.
Kind of tough, man. These
spreads
are good.
Yeah. Give me. I'm gonna do 49ers -6 against the Colts.
Oh man.
I just think
you're gonna do that to Phillip Rivers, man.
I know. I know they played the Seahawks super tough. There's a week of little film on him, like one hit, and
he's dead.
He's out. 49ers are playing well. I know they didn't. The Titans put up somewhat of a fight at the end of the game. They kind of let up a couple late touchdowns, but I just, if it was 7, I wouldn't take it. But since it's -6, I'm gonna take it.
All right, I don't love this last pick, but give me the Bills -10 against the Browns.
Yeah, I was looking at that one too. It's just always scary because the Browns defense can destroy anybody at any point.
Yeah, but
the Bears blew them out. So.
Yeah.
All right, I hate my last one too, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna take Bengals -4.5. Quinn Ewers is gonna be playing quarterback, which again, that could be good for them. It could be bad. Like he could come out and fucking light them up.
That pick. That's a good pick. I should have honestly taken that.
I didn't think you'd take it, which is why I saved it for last. I do think. I mean, Miami's defense isn't anything crazy. I think with all the stuff that's been going on in Cincinnati this week and how badly they got beat, I think Joe and Jamar, and they take it a little bit personally. I think they're going to come out a little bit sharper than they did last weekend and put up 28, 30 points. And you never know with quarterbacks making their first start, but Ewers was a 7th-round pick for a reason. I know he was a stud in college, but I'm sure the Bengals defense, as bad as it is, can find a way to confuse him on a couple of plays and cause a couple of turnovers.
100%. That's a good pick, and that's a terrible oversight on my part.
I'm glad you like that one.
Yeah.
It was 2.5 earlier.
It's just Joe Burrow versus Quinn Ewers.
I know. That's when you say it out loud. Yeah.
With Jamar Chase, T. Higgins.
Maybe T. We'll see about T, but
he'll probably play. But yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, here, let me read them down. One more time. Mike with Broncos -3 at -105, Chargers +2.5, -112, Bills -10 at -105, and then I had Patriots +3, -115, 49ers -6, -112, and then Bengals -4.5 at -102.
Cool.
Perfect.
6-0.
Let's do it. We came close. We were 5-1 last week. We're due for a 6. I don't think we've had a 6-0 yet this year. I think we did it last year. We haven't done it this year.
Last week we were 4-2.
Were we 4-2? That might have been our best week though.
Yeah. All right. Well, follow us at Traveling Athlete Pod on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram, and at Athlete Pod on Twitter. Brian,
thank you. It's great talking to you.
Have some fun this week watching football. Watch other games.
Oh, I will. I did last week. I need to. If I win a couple of good bets, I will have fun. That's all that matters.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right. Wait. Are we gonna do it next week?
I don't know. Christmas. Yeah, it's Christmas. We can't. We'll maybe not. We'll see.
Okay.
Oh shit! We gotta do it again, dude. Left the lens cap on.